Hello, you all. So, today we are going to talk about books. So, this video is for the book lovers. So, I have basically divided my books into two categories for today's video. Um, First category would be of the novels which are purely dark, which has all the murderous activities, and the other novel belong to the category of romance in general. So let's get started. So I will start with my favorite author, Agatha Christie. She's been my favorite, all-time favorite. I love murder mysteries in general, and Agatha Christie does it so well. So let's get started from this book. It's called The Unexpected Guest. It is one of my favorite books, and it consists of a murder, and the culprit who did it plays the victim. And it's such a good book. So you can start with it, and it's not a really big of a book. You can see the size, so you'll enjoy it. In the same category, I have other novel. It's my all-time favorite, The Da Vinci Code, and you all must be knowing about it because it's so popular. And also, I think a movie came on it. So yeah, it's that good. And the hidden codes and everything in this book, it's just amazing. Another book I would like to tell you about is this, Gillian Flynn's Gone Girl. So this is a suspense book, but I feel like, this book is really slow and it's really long, although it is nice. But if you are someone who needs a book, especially a thriller one, to go on a certain pace, then this book is not for you. I mean, it's good, but it's slow, I would say. And the narration is in Old English, so if you want, you can go for it. Otherwise, you can spare. The last book in this genre that I have is obviously Verity by Colin Hoover. It's a really dark book, and this one is haunting. I mean, if you really have guts to handle it, then only go for it. Otherwise, you won't be able to digest this book for days. I am telling you, days. Because I love books in the genre that are connected with murders and everything. But this one haunted me too. So if you really have the guts, then go for it. Now we are moving to the second genre, romance and fiction in general. So let's get started. If you love soft romance era, then these two books are for you. It ends with us and it starts with us. So these two books by Colin Hoover have a soft boy romance and will keep you hooked on. If I have to rate these two out of a 5, I will give It Ends With Us a 4 and It Starts With Us a 4.5. So yeah. Now, if you are an Indian like me, and if you are expecting something Indian to read in this genre, there's this book by Shravya Bhinder, Something I'm Waiting to Tell You, and this is the sequel. There's a first part to it, which is Something I Never Told You, This is also a romance book, and I felt like the first part was pretty slow in narration and depiction all over, but the second part is a bang on, and you must try. This is also from a soft romance era, you know. And now I will come to the books that took over the whole bookstagram. Yes, you are right. The Twisted series by Anna Huang. Um, First book, Twisted Love. It was love at first sight for me. The character Alex Volkov is another level. So if you want romance, but a little twisted, a little dark, then I suggest you go for this. And some dialogues written in here will be scripted in your heart forever. I promise. This is a bang on. I'll give this book a 5 out of a 5 as I loved it so very much. Now, the second book from this series is Twisted Games. Here we have Mr. Royce Larson, the hot, handsome bodyguard who is 6 feet 5. Oh my gosh, I loved it so much. But I will give it a 4.8 out of 5, I guess, because there were some parts where I felt like it was not hitting it for me. Now, another book from this series, book number 3, Twisted Hate. I loved this one. I mean, it was spicy, it was fun, but I would prefer something that is like, more heart touching and more heart wrenching and something more serious. So, on that note, I prefer to give this book a 4 out of 5. It's a personal choice. No hate. Now, coming to last book of this series, Twisted Lies. So, this book has the lead character Christian Harper. Oh, by the way, Twisted Hate had Josh Chan and Jules as the lead pair. Here we have Christian Harper and Stella. This book also is really good, but some parts didn't hit the spot for me. But it's a good book, so you should give it a try. I will give this a 4.4 out of 5. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I helped you in buying new books for your stock. Thank you.